All right, I am going to do my best to keep this short. This is our syllabus review. Now, my syllabus is very long. Please do not be intimidated. I would say probably 80% of the stuff in here are just resources and tools for you. Okay, so it has grown and grown and grown. When I first started at Chaffey, my syllabus was like one page front and back, and maybe you have other syllabi like that. I don't know. But through all the time that I've been teaching, I've added a lot of things because I just want to make sure that my students are getting all the help and the tools that they need. Okay, so the first part of the syllabus you can see has our dates and everything, my information. This is an internet class. I have a kind of a table of contents, if you will. You can look at that. The first page here just goes over the information of our class. This is kind of good to look at. You know, here's what previous students have said about the class. With their permission, I put it here. How to be successful in our online class. Look through that. Course objectives. This is really important. Our course is kind of split up into 3 sections. So the first one is really about personal assessments, and that helps to answer the question, who am I, to help you understand more about yourself. The second part of the course is career exploration. So you're going to look at, based on, you know, what you've learned about yourself, what's out there for me. And then the third part is career tools. Is okay, so how do I get what I want? So that's when we're going to go over like resume writing and interviewing and things like that, networking and stuff. These are the Chaffey's institutional learning outcomes, what are supposed to be involved in this class you'll be able to use. And I want to stress that critical thinking is one of it. So it's really important you give your opinion. So in this class, when you're writing, it is really important that you actually write in first person. First person means you're saying I a lot. And this is probably one of the only classes that you're going to be doing that in college. Most instructors don't have you do that. But this is about you. So I want you to make sure that you're talking about yourself. Okay. Then I have some information here about myself. Take your time and go through it. And let's see, course communication. Okay, so there's all these different ways you can communicate with me or set up meetings and so forth. Our course requirements. So like I said, we have a 0 cost textbook. We have an attendance activity every week that's due on Sundays. That should be an S. Lecture activities. You have those 2 quizzes, the syllabus and the etiquette quiz. You have discussions where you are going to post by Saturday. I'm looking to make sure it says Saturday. And then your peer replies by Sunday. Then you have personalized projects. Now this is what I want to really make sure you guys understand. This is very, very important, okay? It can save you so many headaches at the finals, the last couple weeks of school. So your personalized projects, in your Canvas, it'll say that they're quizzes. They're not. I just set it up that way so you don't have to write a paper. And what I mean by that is, you know, setting up a paper, doing your margins, making sure you have your information and title. I don't want to grade you as an English instructor, okay? Of course, I want you to write thoughtful, critical thinking, college level ways, right? But I'm not here to grade how you're formatting your papers. So the reason that I have it set up as quizzes is so that you can just go in, cut and paste your response. That's the only way that I can make it that simple. Anyway, so you will have at the end of the module, so the end of module 1, you have my lifeline. The end of module 2, my personality preferences. Then you will have the career exploration, personalized project. The education plan, that's when you get a comprehensive, hopefully a comprehensive education plan. A resume you're going to be writing. And then the last project, we don't have a final exam, is called my career plan. Now, that is a kind of a long assignment, but I want you to notice this. If you complete all the other projects, so if you do these ones and you get a 70 or higher, a C or higher, then you will not be required to do this assignment. I will automatically give you 150 points for this assignment, and that should be a very huge incentive. Also, the week of Thanksgiving break, I have bonus week, and it's makeups. So I allow you to make up one of these personalized projects during that week if you need to, because I really want you guys not to stress. This career plan is basically putting all these projects into one. So in my perspective, you've already done this. So I don't have a problem with you guys being able to skip the final project. Okay, so here's our book. Here's another recommended book that I think is really fitting and great for this class. It's a little bit old, but it's a very small, easy book. I mean, you could probably find it for $3. It's by Don Miguel Ruiz, and it's called The Four Agreements. And then, of course, you need access to a computer. How are you going to succeed? Success strategies. This is important. This is on your syllabus quiz. Grading, here's our points. Our syllabus quiz also talks about this right here. In college, a C or higher is passing. So you notice there's no C minus. So anything below a C is not passing the course. I have information here on academic honesty. We don't really have exams and stuff, so I don't worry about that too much. Adding and dropping the course. If you've added the course, you need to make sure you do that by the 23rd. If you need to drop the course for some reason and you don't want a W on your record, a W stands for withdrawal. You need to do that before September 2nd. If, things happen and something happens and you just have to drop the course, the last date you can drop our course is October 25th, but there will be a W on your record. Drop due to no entry or no participation. So if you don't at least log in that first day of class, you might be dropped. In addition, if I don't see you have any online presence, you're not turning in assignments or anything for the last 2 weeks, I could also drop you. So be aware of that. Now, the next policy always comes with questions from students. No, I do not accept late work. Yes, I have a bonus week on the week of Thanksgiving so that you can turn in things that you may have not done. But I do that because there are so many strict timelines, and working full time, I can't wait till the end of the semester to grade a bunch of stuff. I need to make sure that I'm on top of things. So I offer you a ton of extra credit. So what I would rather you do is not get yourself mentally bogged down by thinking about the work you didn't finish, is make up the points doing the extra credit, do the assignment for yourself at a later time. But I don't want you to get stuck, okay, and not move forward. I already talked to you about my 48-hour policy. Students with disabilities, if there's any issues, let me know. I get information and I sign the letters and stuff. I've never really had any students have problems at all. Let's see, questions. Make sure you do it in the Q&A. Netiquette information. Discussions. These are discussion guidelines, so take a look at those, especially if you've never done discussions before. Information on sexual harassment and so forth, access and diversity, technology and browsers, writing, expectations, and how to get help through the success centers, where to find help for all this stuff, Canvas help, students with disability, distance education. See how I told you a lot of the stuff in here is just to help you. This page is important. This is on your syllabus quiz. It asks you, what is your approach going to be? So I talk about, that I want you to kind of prepare for how you want to approach the class, and I want you to look at all three of these and tell me which approach you want to take. Then the next few pages are just resources, okay? Then we have our class schedule. So I have the important points up here. Remember, your attendance activities are due Sunday. Pretty much everything is due Sunday except your discussion post is due on Saturday. And then I have it broken down by modules and every week what the topic's going to be and what you're going to be doing. And that, let me go all the way to the bottom, is that.